Opera House was built to represent a glacier sweeping into the ocean. I think it redefines the definition of a user-friendly building. You can walk all over it, use it to get a better viewpoint, use it for exercise. It's an amazing place. The symbolic iceberg next to the glacier. The entire parade files by the royal family.
Oh, there's two top hats. So.
Well, it's the Crown Prince on the left, King on the right.
Norway was selected as happiest country in the world in 2017. En route to the Fram Museum.
This is what we're all going to look like here in a couple of days.
The Fram was built in 1892. It survived 3 years in the polar ice pack. It was designed by Fridtjof Nansen. It still holds the record of any regular ship as going the farthest north and south of any ship. Explorer, scientist, and winner of the Nobel Peace Prize.
He doesn't want it.
Up to 150. The second one is up to 300.
Okay.
Hit it.
Okay.
How hard can this be?
Hard. You want to push?
Piece of cake.
Oh my gosh. This is quite a bit harder.
Okay.
The overhead display shows the maximum amount of weight pulled.
Look at this. Look at this.
Yes.
Get it. Yay.
The Nobel Peace Prize is awarded in Oslo, not Stockholm. Svalbard is parallel to northern Greenland, far north of the Arctic Circle. The limited coal mining they still do here feeds the local power plant.
Help you visualize where we actually are. This is Svalbard.
Spitsbergen is the major island in the Svalbard group of islands. Formerly a big area for whaling. The ice pack varies year to year, but the general trend has been significant shrinkage, as we were to find out personally during our voyage. Something I'd like to see in person someday. Our only chance to shop. And we're off.
See on the ridge.
We're off in Zodiacs trying to get close to the wildlife.
A lot of white. The one I saw earlier today. So how do you get it? It's it was. Oh.
I did not see it at first, but then I finally did. It moved. A polar bear. I'm sure the crew was as happy as we were to finally see a polar bear. Polar bears are the largest land predator on the planet and can weigh up to 1,500 pounds. They have an incredible sense of smell, and this polar bear was probably sniffing around to see if he could detect a seal. Reportedly, they can detect a seal up to 36 kilometers away. A polar bear is so strong that it can grab a seal at a breathing hole and pull the seal through the hole, even if it has to break a number of bones in the seal's body. We were fortunate in that the bear kept walking towards us, but I really wish I had a super powerful zoom lens so I could get a good close-up. Svalbard is part of Norway, so I'll add some Norwegian music while we're watching.
En gång kom kärleken helt av sig själv, och hver dag den var av sølv, för du gillte vara en ögonblink med huden fri, och blända var jag med på resa dit. Du var i änden på allt som jag gjorde, och dagarna dig for, men jag vån om att du väntar med solen glad, och hälsa med ett smil och med ett ja, och hälsa med ett smil och med ett ja.
Polar bears are listed as marine mammals. They can swim up to 100 miles at a time.
Dagar som sand utan händer än, om du tvilar, ja så känn den ene som den andre ut i vinden fer, og tida som har den reiser ved. Lov meg å være ja meg all din dag, ja den lover meg i lag, så gav jeg deg en ring, ja det var lettvint gjort, så luska den dagen stille bort, så luska den dagen stille bort.
Now, but if we have any
On shore, we had the options of short, medium, or long hikes. For my first hike, I decided to test out my size 15 heavy rubber boots on a short hike that also included pointers from the photography experts that were on the staff.
You can cry a million tears, you can wait a million years, if you think that time will change your ways, don't wait too long. When your morning turns to night, hold me like candlelight. If you think that time will change your
We did not want to contaminate our pristine environment. It was nice to see solid pack ice. I think we were at the end of a deep fjord when we saw this. Reportedly, there was a bear about 4 miles away. They called it a pixel bear.
take a chance.
It looked like one of the walruses was playing King of the Ice Floe.
Some of the logs got away from the loggers and it made its way all over here. The remarkable Norwegian, Fridtjof Nansen, first man to cross Greenland on skis, he was an oceanographer and scientist, and he asked the question, why is this wood coming from Siberia? And he built the ship that some of you saw when you're in Oslo, the Fram. Pure wool.
The camera I used fits into a small fanny pack.
100% wool. And this, he gave me this as the ones you find in Antarctica. And it's a bit of a mystery. Our lichenologist is coming on board in a couple of trips and I'm going to ask him. Right, yes, good.
Progress, but so you know, basically, that was another one.
We were sailing north of the archipelago, and they would chart the ice boundaries in pencil. You can see that lightly on the right-hand side. And they also had extensive radar systems. We were in search of solid pack ice, and as far as I know, we never did find it, even at 82 degrees north.
That's how it's going to go.
Oh, I do that, but this was like a second.
Steve had some tales to tell.
Below that, you see a little cream colored thing laying on the ice, but we can see it moving.
This is working. If you'll, once you're ready, please come around this way. Don't come over here until you... I do think you all look like penguins, right?
I just went 10 to kind of get up onto the I'm good, Alright, is that for the blooper reel? Because the terrain itself is just so difficult to get around. 400 years ago. It's pretty special in that regard up here that you do get things being preserved and surviving.
In the distance you can see a polar bear, and I wondered where he was going. and we're trying to get ever closer to the bear without scaring him off. And then I realized he was going towards some walruses. Walruses weigh 3 times as much as a polar bear. And I thought, what is he thinking?
Oh, wow.
I didn't see it exactly, but apparently he charged the walruses, and it didn't work out too well for him.
I don't think so.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. What you say? Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
I felt sorry for the polar bear, but I was glad to see that he did not pick a fight that he could not win.
Basically shot it out of a automatic air gun. That is his name. That's a Slurpee.
Slurpee.
Yeah. Because that's where it all gathers anyway. You look at a globe, right? It's right there at the bottom.
You did say there might be some problems with the Antarctic Treaty.
The winner.
Formerly of the Yale rowing team, in front.
East German women's.
White, more trapped inside the glacier like 5 or 6 years ago. Look at that. This one, you do not know if it is an island or not. After 10,000 years, it has been compressed super hard. Actually, some pieces of ice are so hard that they can make a ship sink.
Ramming speed, ramming speed. Proving the point that the Swedish Vikings are the friendly ones, unlike the Norwegians and the Danes who are bloodthirsty and not to be trusted. We bring you gifts in form of hot chocolate. You can have it all by itself, or you can have it adulterated a bit because it's 5 p.m. somewhere in the world, right?
Yeah. The lens is softer. Right. And when you have a weak point,
Can it be up
okay,
there?
happen the soft ice going to melt first. And if you look here, it
Out of it? Is that the only way to get out of it?
For instance, look at this one. Is there anyone who wants to take an ice cube to bring it to the bar?
Oh, yeah.
The boat?
The bar.
Get a pretty big piece.
Gail, let me see what you have.
Enough for margaritas.
Oh, yeah.
Notice I'm the one sitting up here.
Ready?
I got it.
You're just waiting for them to do that.
Ordering.
Oh, that's perfect. It's got holes in it.
Good job!
That's fantastic.
Yes, beautiful one.
Yeah.
Very hard one, very transparent.
Good
and you see
job.
all the air trapped inside. You see the bubbles?
Yeah, you're going to save Robert?
To Iceland
Yeah.
and Greenland.
Ready? Straight away.
this is.
Their mating ritual, and that's the male carrying the female, and this can actually last for days as the female rejects the real hug, and then if the male proves worthy enough, she can embrace him, and then they
you know, at National Geographic we like to say that we're on the side of science, we're on the side of facts, and we're on the side of the planet. And we also believe that everybody is an explorer at heart, and that is what the last week has really felt like to me. And I hope that all of us have emerged with a better and deeper understanding of the planet based on what we've seen.
Yes, this has been an amazing cruise in respect of we have actually explored a true expedition, because we have never been up to 82 north with this vessel. You know, we came to 8208. So we were 472 nautical miles from North Pole. We went through the ice. You should go that way or that way or so on. All advice was super and none of you pushed any buttons. Thank you. Thank you.
Feels sometimes like I'm just getting over it, and I lose my grip on my four-leaf clover, and I catch a heel on a cobblestone, feel a million miles away from home, but I love so love. Ain't nobody gonna take me down. When I catch my breath, I'll own this town. I wish everyone was as lucky as I am. Walking in the rain with my new striped umbrella, got my new boots on, arm in arm with my fella. Don't need a lucky rabbit's foot, dyed a pretty pink. You'll always be here with me, no matter swim or sink, 'cause I'm loved, yeah, love. Sunny skies are ahead, I got pots of gold just round the bend. I wish everyone was as lucky as I am. Worries, sure I got them. Some days life is rotten, but there's no way I'll hit the bottom. I see my baby smile and I feel lucky. Yes, I do. Horseshoes, well, you can have them. Leprechauns just get in the way of the garden. You can cross my fingers, cross my toes, cross my heart. There's nothing close when you're loved. When you're loved, oh, leave it as a mystery, 'cause you know I'm charmed as charm can be. I wish